If you would like to see more of what I do, check me out on my website, Tom's Train of Thought, where you could find many different tabs, projects, layout updates, videos, and links, and of course, Rumble. So check that out. The link is in the description, and thank you for your support. A lot of things are on there that is not on YouTube, so check out Tom's Train of Thought website. I also do live streams on Wednesday evening at 8 p.m. You could find the links right here on my website, and there are other times when I pop up occasionally. Other times besides the Monday and Wednesday night live streams. So check it out.
Hey there, buddy, are you doing all right? I'm doing great, as a matter of fact. I'm on the road. Yeah, yeah, yeah. The bad days are gone, and now I'm on the road. The weather has cleared and the sky is blue. Anything I want, baby, I can do. I'm on the road. Yeah, yeah, yeah. The bad days are gone, and now I'm on the road. Gonna take me. You might have heard that I was down with the blues, but I can't give you more reason news. I'm on the road. Yeah, yeah, yeah. The bad days are gone, and now I'm on the road. Yes, I am. Oh, yes, I am. I'm on the road. Those bad days are gone, and now I'm on the road. Those bad days are gone, and now I'm on the road. Those bad days are gone, and now I'm on the road.
Past the point of no return, baby, on the summer night. The shot of love and the spark of laughter breathe. Stars align and the month times night burn like a dried out leaf. I will leave it on the next train, baby. I do believe. Come on, let's ride this train. I'm gonna pull my weight, don't get me wrong. Brand new start and a whole new part, they are big old shoes to fill. I'll be there on that platform, babe, you know I will. Come on, let's ride this train. Come on, let's ride this train. Now nothing is this runs your life, you'll never find its match. So you live to be a million years. All hearts are lost by default in the time of a single beat. We're leaving on the next train, babe. So take your
seat.
Come on, let's ride this train. Yeah, come on, let's ride this train. Oh, come on, let's ride this train. Oh, come on, let's ride this train. Let's ride this train now.
Uh-oh. Good evening, everybody. It is the day before Halloween. All right. I hope everybody's got their favorite costume on for tomorrow night. Got all the candy out. Don't eat it all. We don't have no trick-or-treaters around here because it's dark. There's no street lights or nothing. So nobody comes around. I'm glad. Save all the candy for ourselves. Okay, so how is everybody doing? I said hello to everybody on YouTube, and we got a couple of people on, well, we got one person over there on Rumble so far. We got Gerald over there. Nobody else checked in so far, but it shows that there's 4 people watching. There were 6 people waiting before, so say hello if you're over there. And I see Debbie. She just popped in. Hello, Debbie. Good to see you in here. And we're going to be talking about her in a little bit because she's taken over the other room. She says, it's mine. It's all mine. You get out. Yeah, she's laughing over there. Okay, where did it come up? Come on, let's get it up here. There we go. All right. Okay. All right. So, if you haven't done so already, smash that like button. You know why? Because YouTube doesn't put anything out there, and Rumble likes to see it also. So, smash it gently, tap it, hit it with a hammer, however you feel like doing it. All right, smash that like button until it turns colors. All right, but don't smash it too many times. Uh-oh, Tom, you better be careful. Deborah will get the frying pan after you. Oh, no, she knows better. What? Yeah, there you go. Debbie's Rooms and Things. Yeah, she's got the one corner over on this one, DCC, Debbie's Craft Corner, and over on the other side is where the trains are going. So as Debbie's end corner, Debbie in corner. What's hers in hers and what's yours is hers. There you go. You got that right. And she needs a name for her model railroad. Well, she says she needs a name for her layout, but we'll call it a model railroad because we'll figure it out. She's doing the same era as me. Hey, little Debbie, take over the channel. There you go. Life with Roscoe. How you doing? She's too shy. Yeah, she doesn't want to do her own channel with the N scope, so she's gonna do her stuff on this channel here. And what is and should never be. Yes. There you go. Oh, Debbie Express. There you go. Hey, that's a good one. That one jumped on me, but here, this is what I wanted to put up there. And what is and should never be. Get the rolling pin. Debbie's Trains and Things. There we go. And Adrian Gaston, be careful stacking those train parts and scale stuff is fragile. You'll be seeing a video later on of me just throwing the stuff back in there. Let your member pick me one out. There you go. She says, let the members pick one out. So we had got a couple on there. Debbie's Trains and Things. And what was the other one? It was his railroad. There you go. There, that's a good one. And Debbie Express. And Debbie's Trains and Things. Yeah. Sorry, Led Zeppelin popped into his mind. And Debbie saying, good night, everyone. All right. She's having a rough day. Her heel's bothering her. She's got a bone spur. IMRR, it's my model railroad. There you go. I think that one's already taken. Debbie and Tom's Trains and Things. There we go. All right. Yeah, keep them coming. We'll figure it out. You got to have a good name for the railroad. Debbie's Railway. There you go. All right. So, let me say thank you to everybody that supports this channel. We got a couple of new supporters on here on locals. And I think on the foamer thingy. So let me put this up here. So Bone Spur and Western. There we go. So we'll put this thing up here to thank everybody that supports this channel. I really, really appreciate it. You can now support me on my locals community, Tom's Train of Thought. Membership is free, and by clicking the join button, you can support me for as little as $5 per month. Link is in the description and in the chat. Thank you for your contributions during the live stream. I really appreciate it. I would also like to thank all the moderators who have helped me out in the past years. Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you very much, like that guy on there says. I really appreciate it. Couldn't be doing this stuff without you here. Okay. Debbie's Tiny Railroad. Okay. What railroad does she like? She is not particular, but she's going to go with the same ones that I have, Pennsylvania and B&O. She likes them all. Bone Spur and Southern Railroad, since she's in Florida. Debbie and her trains. So there you go. All right. That's good. Southern Junction. All right. We got some good ones here. And Thomas Moore's trains, he's working on his Polar Express train. Here, Joseph Hans, there you go. Debbie's little trains. Yeah, like little, how about little Debbie's trains? They got little Debbie's snacks. little Debbie's trains. Okay, I missed this one. I'm working. It jumped on me. There you go. All right. Hey, Jenny, how you doing? Again, hi. We saw you in here earlier. Oh, I missed one. Did I miss this one here? Bone Spur and Western. There you go. Yeah, okay, maybe I got that one. Yeah, it did. Okay, so, all right. Pennsylvania and Ohio. There we go. Yeah, that's what she says. She wants to mimic what I do here, but just smaller. But as you'll see in the video that I show you a little bit later, we're going to have a little bit of trouble with that because we got all European stuff in there. Okay, Jenny Pike doing okay. All right. And Thomas Moore says, I use JB Well on the Polar Express trains. All right. Somehow gets copyright on little Debbie's trains. There you go. Hot Rod Rodney, how you doing? Hot Rod, good to see you in here. Okay. All right. So now that we got a bunch of names, I'll have to pass them on to Debbie so she could take a look at them and try to figure out which one she wants. Never met a railroad I didn't like. There you go. It's just like Debbie. Every time we pass railroad tracks, she says, "Oh, look, let's stop and look." No matter where we're going, she wants to stop and look. All right, so we got train shows coming up. We got some videos coming up of some accidental railfanning. We weren't planning on railfanning, but they just popped up right in front of us, so we took some video. Bite-sized railroad. There you go. All right. Conrail Lock 12. Okay, how you doing? What scale is yours? This is HO here, and what Debbie is doing in the other room is N scale. So we'll be showing that in a little bit. So, okay. I guess I got caught up on all of those right there. Hello, hello, hi. Ho. Yeah, Gerald's still. Ho! Gerald, you forgot the other ho. Ho, ho, ho. You're not coming on as Santa Stewart anymore, huh? I just see you on here as Gerald Stewart. Okay, so let's do some train shows, and then we'll get on to the other stuff that we got to do tonight that I said we're going to do. So here we go. All right, we got a big list over here. All right, and I figured out why I had the wrong date up for the one in Pinellas Park at Zitnik's is because RailServe had it wrong. I just looked at the RailServe deal, and they had it for November 11th, so that's why I had it wrong on there. So don't believe everything RailServe says. Click the links that they have on there to make sure that they put it in there correctly. So this weekend, Kingsland, Georgia, November 4th, right on the Florida-Georgia line. They also have train rides, or a train ride. I'm not sure how many rides. Kyle Stevens says, Tom, the Pensacola show is now canceled. Sadly, the venue got screwed up. Holy moly. All right. Crap. We'll have to make a note of that. And there, here we go. There's Santa Stewart. Good to see you in here, Santa Stewart. Ho, 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 or H-O-H-O-H-O, whichever one. All right. Glad you can make it in here. You've been a good boy. I think everybody's been a good boy. So, okay. So, Pensacola, we'll have to ditch that one there. Hot Rod, hey Tom, would you be able to get on a private stream yard? I have a question and probably will have to show you what I am asking about. Okay, yeah, I seen your email. Okay, I was wondering what that was about, so I didn't get a chance to answer you. But yeah, whenever, let me know when you want to do it, and I'll get on there. Just send me an email at a time. I'm usually available in the afternoon or sometimes in the evening if I'm not taking a nap. But whenever you want. Okay, so Kingsland, Georgia, November 4th with a train ride. And then there's Monroeville, Pennsylvania, November 4th and 5th. That's a Greenberg show. And Pinellas Park, Florida, November 5th is Zitnik Trains, Sidewalk, and Parking Lot Swap Meet. We're probably be going to that one. Debbie's excited about going to that one. And so we'll be going to that one there. And then Orlando, Florida, November 11th is a TCA. That's pretty close, but I'm not sure if we want to go because the TCA is usually Lionel stuff. So maybe not that one there. And then Pensacola, Florida, well, that's scrapped. So we'll have to check into that. I'll ask, what's his name? Andy Zimmerman about that. Okay. And then Boca Raton, Florida, November 18th is the Southern Florida Railroad Museum. The train show is in a school, a big school auditorium. But the train show, they have a train layouts in the Railroad Museum, which is the train depot, the Amtrak depot. And Frank Steeler fan. There you go. All right. And Hot Rod said, okay, thanks, buddy. There you go. And there is Frank. Uh-oh. Did it jump on me? Oh, it jumped on me again. Holy moly. There, right there. Okay, how come it's not showing up? Okay, what's going on here? So I click on Frank and it shows shows up. Okay, Click on, okay, there we go. Click on Frank again. Okay, there, it finally did. I don't know why it kept on going back to the ho, ho, ho. Okay, maybe I'm just seeing things. Life with Roscoe said, I've been a good boy. I want an official Red Ryder carbine action 200 shoe shot range model air rifle with a compass in the stock. All right, there you go. All right, November 25th, Washington County, Maryland AG Center. All right, thank you for that, Rodney. You'll put your eye out. Watch it. That's never good. Okay. All right, so thank you for that, Rodney. Really appreciate it. Okay, so the Orlando, Florida, November 11th TCA. Not going to that one. Pensacola, Florida. Not going to that one. Boca Raton, Florida, November 18th. That is a pretty nice one. I'm not sure if we'll go to that one or not. It's on the East Coast. It's a couple hours away. We've been to it a couple of times. We'll have to think about that one. And then Ackworth, Georgia, December 1 and 2. That's northwest of Atlanta. I don't know much about that one. I've never seen it before. But I'll see if I could find some more information on that. I had to approve that. Jim, some girls like bad boy. I wonder why that didn't come in through there. Oh, my goodness. YouTube has some strange rules on here. I'm not sure why it did that. Okay, then Melbourne, Florida, December 2nd. That's another good one. That's on the East Coast. And if you don't go to if you don't go to the trade show or don't get anything good at the trade show, you could always get something at TRF Hobbies, Trains and Hobbies. It's just a couple of miles away from where the train show is. Okay, then Crystal River, Florida, December 2nd. That's a Regal Railway one. I'm not quite sure where Crystal River is, but I think it's over on the west coast of Florida. And Timonium, Maryland, December 2nd and 3rd. That's another Greenberg show. And Gerald says, gee whiz. Yeah, I don't know why YouTube does that crap. So Timonium is a Greenberg one. So that ought to be. I haven't been to a Greenberg one in a long time. I wonder how that one compares to the other one that's at Timonium. And the Villages, Florida, December 7th through 10th. It's at a different location, and it is layouts only, where Santa, not to be confused with Santa Stewart, but the other Santa and his wife will be there, along with reindeers and elves and a chorus of fine old people singing Christmas carols and sipping on the eggnog and whatever else they sip on and getting drunk, having a good old time. And some boys like bad girls. There you go. All right. And I might be in Maryland at that time. If I am, I will be at that show. All right. So my daughter's trying to talk me into going up to Maryland for December for Christmas. It's cold up there. I don't know. Your beard's way behind this year. Yeah, I didn't let it grow. I'm not going to let it grow this year. Not going to be Santa this year. Hey, Gene Jablonski, how you doing? All right. The ACT Work Show is Atlanta toy and model train lovers. Welcome to the Terminus chapter of the Train Collectors Association. The Terminus chapter holds 3 toys and model train shows each year. Thank you for that, Gene. I knew you would pull through with that. I've never been to that one. I've been to the other one. Do you know anything about the one that used to be on the west side of Atlanta? And I haven't seen anything on that since 3 years ago was the last time there was one there. But I heard that was a good one. The crowd is growing on Rumble. All right. Okay. There you go, Gerald. I have to look over there at that chat. There's Fultz Belly Model Railroad and C&L Lines. How you doing, Curtis? And how you doing, Tree? There you go. All right. Good to see you in here. Okay. Glad you could make it. Okay. And let me see. And John Long's Silver Rails. Okay, my video on Milton Show is up if anyone is interested. All right, we'll have to look into that in a minute. And Frank says, snow here Tuesday night. What is this stuff that you call snow? Holy moly. Oh. And Rodney says, I might make that one. All right. Is Rumble still filling your room with spam? Not tonight. Usually when I got a lot of views on there, let me see how many people are watching right now. There's only 13 people watching. When I get up over 25 or so, I get a lot of spam on there. So not tonight. So far, we're lucky. Crowdfunding, helping it grow. There you go. Bill's Fusion, good to see you in here. Did you spell it wrong? Oh, yes, you did. You got the letters backwards. Spam, yes. Spam. Did somebody say spam? Oh, we got spam. All right. And there, Jim, he came on. He said hello. All right. And Curtis says there's 16 on here now. Okay. So mine's a little bit backwards. Okay, it says 14 on mine. So I have to refresh it, and when I refresh it, I lose something on the chat. So I'm not going to refresh it. So thank you for that, Curtis. I really appreciate it. Don't want any of the S word. And Bill's Fusion says, need coffee. Don't we all? Okay. Yeah, we don't need any of that stuff. We don't get any of that stuff down here. So we left off the villages December 7th and 10th, where they have all the festivities going on. No vendors, just layouts. They have a different layout in every room of that building. So go there if you like. Debbie wants to go there and wants to see Santa Claus. Okay, Hot Rod Rodney says 37 watching. All right. And Chasko says 27-25. Okay. And Gene Jablonski says there is a show in Kennesaw, Georgia, Southern Museum of Civil War and Locomotive History for our biggest event of the year, Trains. The 2-day event will take place on January 27th and 28th, 2024. All right. If you have a flyer on that or something, can you email that to me so I could serve that up here? All right. So there we go. Okay. Hot Rod says 25 likes. Okay. Boom. There you go. Okay. All right. So Columbus, Ohio, December 9th. That's Golden Spike Enterprises, usually a good one. Never been to the one in Columbus, but that's the one that has in D-Land and Jacksonville and Atlanta. So probably a good one. And Stafford, Virginia, December 9th and 10th. And if I can remember, that's a Rappahannock area or something like that. December 9th and 10th. So that's all the train shows that I have. If you have any more, put it up in the chat so we could see it. And let me see if I could find RailServe up here so we could find some more stuff. And we'll pop over on the other side. So we're going to go like that. We're over on this side now. We got the November over here. So it says Mike's Train Garage Sale. So we got him in a garage in Monroeville, New Jersey, November 3rd and 4th. Okay, then there's the Kingsland Train Show. And a couple other ones. Let me put this in the chat so you could take a look at it because I'm not going to read all of them. There's the right there. And let me put it over here in Wumble. There we go. All right. So, but it goes down, and this is where they had a mistake in here. And so they had November 11th, Zitniks, but Zitniks is on the 5th. So whenever you're looking on here, when they have a link on there for the website, click on the website just to double check it. So here's the South Florida Railroad Museum Train Show. Let me pull up the website here. Open link in new tab. Here we go. South Florida Railway Museum. How about that? St. Paul Lutheran School is where the train show is. And then you could go to the train museum. Hey, Grandpa Rails, good to see you in here. And the train museum is at the Amtrak station, or like that other picture showed there. That looks like the outside of it right there. Okay. But that's one of the displays at the museum right there. So that's always a good place to go if you're in the area. It's on the East Coast. All right. So, okay. So I seen another, somebody go to the, okay, hopefully, let me see. Hopefully to go to the Great Midwestern Train Show next Sunday, DuPage County Fair, Wheaton, Illinois. All right, there you go. Plan a vacation to Cheyenne, Wyoming in late June for the train show. You might see and meet me. All right, there you go, late June. All right, I got your thing. I'll have to show it up here pretty soon. And Grandpa Rails says, is that Oklahoma City, November 4th and 5th? All right. Okay, that's all of them there. Okay. Bill's Fusion. I have 2 local train shows later in November, not on RailServe. Okay. So let us know when you get that information. But this is always a good place. And where's the other one that I have? I got that one. And boom, here's Great Scale Model Train, Railroad Collectors. They have one in February 3 and 4th. And they have one in April, but they haven't announced the date in there. And okay. Duneland Show, LaPorte County Fair, Indiana, November 19th. Okay, thank you for that. All right. And I didn't know that you could get, I'd never seen this before, you can get a lifetime pass to go there, $100. $100 if you buy it for 2 or more. $125 for individual. Okay. All right. John Long Silver Rails, good night. That's okay. We'll still be here, and you can watch the replay. Okay. So I never knew about the lifetime deal, but that would have been nice to have when I was younger. Okay, Ron Jackson's St. Bridget Parish, Cibiter, Hobart. What's a Cibiter? St. Bridget Parish, Cibiter, Hobart, Indiana, November 25th. We'll figure that out. Cibiter. Okay. I don't know. Center. Okay. C-E-N. Is B next to N? Okay. Yeah. Center. Okay. Thank you for that. Okay. So, what? Okay. Center. Okay. Thank you for putting that up there. Kurt is going in tomorrow for work on my back, so off to bed I go. Enjoy your night. Thank you, Curtis, for stopping in. I really appreciate it. He said that over on a Rumble side. And center right there. My fingers are too big. I know how you feel. Yeah, everybody hits the wrong keys. Luckily, you know, and on the cell phone, I mean, you hit the wrong keys. And what I was thinking about the other day, and I had it in my mind, and it just popped out on the tip of my tongue. Can you see it there? Oh yeah, I was writing something about a Glock, and Google corrected it as Glockenspiel. So you could take your Glockenspiel and shoot somebody with it. So that really makes sense. All right, so we got that out of the way. I think we got all the train shows up on there. If you don't have any more, I'll move on to the next. Well, both can ring bells. There you go. Okay. All right. So we'll move on to the next thing here, which will be videos. And which is the first video that I have up here? Okay. All right. So Wednesday was the celebration of life for Art Thompson, PDRR engineer. We went up there. Debbie and I went up there. And we seen Jim Tedesco and his wife and mother-in-law there. And there was about 5 or 6 guys from the Model Railroad Club that Art belonged to. I knew one of them. He's also the president of the Model Railroad Club up in the Villages. So said hello to him. It was a nice event. Good food there. A lot of nice people there. And we went to Hobby Lobby afterwards, and there was nobody at the Hobby Lobby. It was a nice Hobby Lobby, too, a nice big one. But anyway, we went, before that, we went to Woodlawn Cemetery, where Debbie has quite a few of her relatives buried there. So,
all right, there's 2 of the wreaths that Debbie made to put on the graves of her mother and brother. She already put one on for her dad and another flower for her other sister. So they look pretty good, huh? She made them herself.
I sure did.
All right.
Okay.
Okay, so that was before we went to the Celebration of Life, and we went to a couple other places. But here is the really big shoe that we were talking about. Debbie's adventure in the other room over there, in the family room, the end scale. And Reggie Stroud says, "Nice work, Debbie." Yeah, she does. She likes doing that stuff. She did 3 of them, and so she's working on some other stuff for Christmas. But I'll have to show it. I'll have to show it to you next time, because she had a great idea of how to make a Christmas tree, but you would never believe it. So she's not finished with it, so I'll have to show it to you next Monday. So here's the video of the train room, or the Debbie's train room.
I found the tote with all the bridges and the viaducts for the N scale. And I even have some tunnel portals in here. And some rock castings. A lot of good stuff in this one tote here. And a bunch of stuff in the box. I like this bridge here. I gotta find the rest of it. Rest of the piers and stuff. There's that. Got some short tracks here. And a bunch of miscellaneous parts. Here's a bunch of tunnel portals. Here's the rest of the stuff here. We'll go through some of these boxes here. And the person that did this was in Europe, and all the buildings in here are European style. So I don't know if Debbie wants to use these. She might be able to use some of these in there. I guess that's sidewalks or something. What is it? Is it cute?
It is so cute.
What do you say instead of cute now?
Awesome.
Awesome. Okay. All right. Okay. This is for a station with steps going down. All kind of good stuff in this one here. All right. Now here's another box. This is just miscellaneous stuff. Not exactly what's marked in the box, but here's a European style train. So I never tested this out here, but we'll have to test these out. Oh, there's a locomotive halfway tore apart, but all kind of good stuff here. I don't know what this is here. Tricks. Tricks are for kids. Okay. I can't read German, so I can't tell you what it is. Oh, it's another one of those right there. So that's what that is right in this box here. It's a selector for the turnouts. Like, look what it looks like. There's an Atlas switch machine and a switch control. Oh boy, we could probably use that. There's 2 of them. All right, good deal. Here's some of this paper here. This is what they use for the scenery. And this other tote right here is the stuff that I had. Oops, my finger is in the way. got some bubble wrap. Now, I think I got this at a train show. That's N scale. There's some stuff here. Some rolling stock. And some other stuff. Okay, we bought this. This looks familiar, huh? Okay, I had that on the layout. I had this on the layout, the barn. This factory right here. The lumber company. All right. There's a suburban station right there. Kit have to put together. Okay. There's a signal bridge. That's HO scale. What's that doing in here? This is N scale stuff. This is factory. That's HO scale. What's this one? HO scale. So there's some HO scale stuff in here. Other stuff. What's this right here? Easy track system. Okay. I don't know what's in here. We'll just open this up. Is that the factory? Yes, that's the factory. This is probably the one that I had when I was a kid. That I had on my first HO scale layout. And that one right there, the schoolhouse, I don't know where that one came from. But this is going to be interesting. So, how you like these buildings here, baby?
I like it.
All right. So, we're going to put some of these back in the box here.
Is that a barn?
Yeah, there's a barn. There's a lumber mill. This is a engine house right here. Here's a lumber mill right there. And some other stuff.
All right.
Miscellaneous stuff. And bubble wrap to put in here. And there's one section of the N scale. There's one loop. And I think behind that could be turned around the other way. Is the other?
I
Nope.
can see it over here.
Nope. There it is over there behind the pink foam. There's the other side. So it was a double round each way. Up on that part right there was where the barn. Let's see if I stop this. The stream gets any better because it's showing crappy over here. YouTube is not receiving enough video to maintain. Yeah, it's showing bad over here. Both on YouTube and on Rumble. So let me try to finish up there. There's 2 minutes more right here with 2 legs on it, and underneath that is what is left of Leakin Creek. Okay, so I still have to pull up the track here. So Debbie's going to have fun with all this stuff. We'll have to figure out what she's going to name it because she doesn't have a name for it yet.
Oh, maybe they can give me
Some ideas.
Yeah, some ideas.
So we need some ideas of the name. Okay. Let's see what's in this box here. I didn't open this one up. So it looks like probably that right there. Okay. So a lot of this stuff is German stuff, but we'll get to play around with it. I know I have another tote with a locomotive and some other stuff. And let me see over here. That right there. I know there's some track in that thing, that mailer right there. So Debbie's going to have some fun with this thing.
Woohoo!
Yeah, woohoo! All right, so
Awesome!
awesome. There we go. There she goes. She says, awesome. All right. All right, there we go. All right, so halfway through there, it was buffering really bad. Now it's showing up in a red again. So buffering issues have been going on for the last few days over several services at evening time. Yeah, I know Debbie was trying to watch something on the TV, and she was having really bad trouble getting it up on the TV. That's why she went from the one room into the other room. So it should be okay now because it's showing up in a red. Let me do the speed test on here to see what's going on. It was pretty good earlier before I came on. It's lower than it was before. The creek hath run dry. Yeah, it's a lot lower than it was before. It was 41 on the upload side, but still, that's not enough to make it mess up. So it was probably on YouTube side or whatever. So we'll see. But let me play the back end of that one with all about
Easy
right
track
here
system.
is where
Okay.
so you can see it again. I know you don't want to watch it, but here we go.
Is that the factory? Yes, that's the factory. This is probably the one that I had when I was a kid. That I had on my first HO scale layout. And that one right there, the schoolhouse, I don't know where that one came from.
There's Corey.
But,
How you doing,
this is
Corey?
going to be interesting. So, how you like these buildings here, baby?
I like it.
All right. So, we're going to put some of these back in the box here.
Is that a barn?
Yeah, there's a barn. There's a lumber mill. This is a engine house right here. Here's a lumber mill right there. And some other stuff.
All right.
Miscellaneous stuff. And bubble wrap to put in here. And there's one section of the end scale. There's one loop. And I think behind that could be turned around the other way is the other one. Nope. There it is over there behind the pink foam. There's the other side. So it was a double track and a loop going around each way. Up on that part right there was where the barn and the farmhouse was. I had a pond up there. There's a siding right here with two legs on it. And underneath that is what is left of Leakin Creek. Okay, so I still have to pull up the track here. So Debbie's going to have fun with all this stuff. We'll have to figure out what she's going to name it because she doesn't have a name for it yet.
Oh, maybe they can give me
Some ideas.
Yeah, some ideas.
So we need some ideas of the name. Okay. Let's see what's in this box here. I didn't open this one up. So it looks like probably that right there. Okay. So a lot of this stuff is German stuff, but we'll get to play around with it. I know I have another tote with a locomotive and some other stuff. And let me see over here.
Plasticville.
That
Yes.
right there. I know there's some track in that thing, that mailer right there.
So Debbie's going to have some fun with this thing.
Woohoo!
Yeah, woohoo! All right. So
Awesome.
awesome. There we go. There she goes. She says, awesome. All right. All right. There we go. All right. Well, when I was in my teens, I wouldn't say when I was a kid, okay, but they had Plasticville, and that was one of the first ones that I had. I'm not sure if that's exactly the same one, but I bought one later on at a train show, so that's probably the newer one because that said Bachman on it. But the original, I think, was Plasticville. Yeah, and yes, the train show budget just doubled. Yes. Uh-huh. It sure did. Okay, so all right, I got two short videos here. The first one is right off of Sebring Parkway, and we were coming out of Habitat for Humanity Restore on our way down to another thrift store, Debbie's favorite thrift store, and it was about the time when they have the 20 mile per hour on Sebring Parkway because the kids are getting out of school. So, but we were surprised with some stuff coming up from Jim's Way.
Yeah, don't. When you get next to it, don't stick it out the window. It just gets the sound of the wind.
Just put it right here.
Yeah.
I'm glad we came that way. Oh, he's gonna move.
There's no turn on red, idiot. There goes the
It's going over there and the crossing gate's going down.
asshole. All right.
Fire truck. All right. And school zone, so I could go faster. Starting up pretty soon. This is coming out of
Where will
Sugar
you be
Country.
going?
On the main line over there. Station. All right, Jack O'Lantern wrote a book about his tragic life. Read along as he spilled his guts. All right, there you go. Okay, got one more, and this is a couple days later. We was up in where were we? Okay, Avon Park. Avon Park.
We're getting it right in
All
time.
right, just got here. All right. All right. Yeah, there you go, Jim. You've gone from bad to worse, Bill. There you go. All right. That's all I got tonight. It's 9. You see that? It's 9 o'clock already. Oh, man. We're going to head on over to Rumble. We're going to finish this up over on Rumble. Maybe we'll have a rant over there. And you know what it's going to be about. It's going to be either about Comcast or it's going to be about YouTube or even both. But I want to thank you all for stopping in. Let me put the link for Rumble. If you don't have the Rumble link, you can always catch it over there. All you got to do is log in over there with your email address. And I think you give them a telephone number, and then you could get on there. Okay. Picture looks grainy. I see myself out. There you go. All right. Hey, Chris Ruggieri, we're getting ready to shut this thing down. I just put the link up there for Rumble, so head on over there. Hey, you're over on Rumble also, so just in time. All right, so thank you all for stopping in. We'll see you again on Wednesday on the workbench, and I'll be back over there working on the workbench. If you'll notice, I put some of the buildings back up over here, because it was looking kind of bare over there. I got to do some scenery, tack these tracks down, and I think I still have to drill in a couple of places, so we'll get that done. All right, so see you on over to Rumble. Let's get some swirly smoke over here so we can say goodbye and say hello over there over on Rumble. And I see Steeler fan went over there. I jumped someone, catch me. Okay, there we go.
Engineer, where are you headed? Carry me back to Tennessee. Oh, I got a little girl who's been waiting. Promised that she'd marry me. Mr. Can we leave this?
Oh, geez, it's getting worse every time. Hey, Grandpa Rail, it's good to see you over there on Rumble Land. All right.
Down to the station. My little girl waiting for me.
Oh, didn't I just post it? Okay.
Lord, it's cloudy. I've been
Let me post it again.
lonesome road. My one true love waiting there to see.
There.
Won't that low train carry me back?
Plastic Bill was flying out. All right. So what else? What else was there back in the '60s? I know there was something in the '60s I had on the HO.
left Columbus.
Okay, Corey, see y'all soon.
Oh Lord, they hit blue about 9. And poor boy's heart started overheating, sending all of his love
We got
on
Reggie
down.
over there now too. All right.
For the night is dark and Lord is quiet. I've been traveling this lonesome road. My one true love waiting there to see. Will that long old train back? For the night is dark and the sky is cloudy.
Forgot that one.
Traveling on that lonesome road. My one true love waiting there to see me. For that long old train, won't you carry me? Oh, train, 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 won't you carry me home?
All right, good night, everybody. We'll see you over on Rumble. If not on Rumble, we'll see you on Wednesday here on YouTube. And for some reason, Rumble doesn't always give link. I gave you a link. Oh, my. Holy moly. Let me get this thing started over here. Let me shut this one off. I got to shut. Oh, man, you got to shut all this stuff off manually. There we go, right there.